Today we are going to practice to hold two qualities within our body. One is purity and the second is largeness. So we'll do the practice of expansion and condensation, which we have been posting in the group also. So you can do it across your body or take any part of your body which seems to store some memories or images or illnesses and is kind of shrinking. The body's natural state is to be relaxed, but also to be able to widen. The widening gives a greater capacity to receive what comes from above. So we will go internally within the body in some part or across, and by keeping our awareness and breath there, we'll just expand our awareness and breath, taking the body's subtle substance along. So we'll give a little bit like a stretch, okay, and connecting it to the quality of vastness, which by itself is extending to infinity. And then when we let go, it kind of, it's like a little inner hug inside the body. Now, in all this, when we do, what we are seeing in the body inloads into our mind. So, for example, we are seeing an illness again, we are seeing some darkness inside our body, some pain. So, while we are doing the practice, this observe a part of our mind is also observing and it keeps inloading. This becomes a problem. It's almost like you have a cloth and you're wiping the table and you've wiped it clean, but the cloth has absorbed the dirt. And since you're still there, the dirt from the cloth goes back into the table, for example. So even though the process may work, since a part of your mind is absorbing it, it throws back that, or it creates a overall field of the same difficulty. So the purity of the process is not there. So what we'll do is we'll learn to keep our inner eye region pure and open to the above all the time. From the inner eye, if we open upward, we should constantly see an inner light or an aspiration to connect to the above, or feel that vastness, or feel a column, see a column. So even as we are in gathering in the body, condensing and expanding, we see, but in the seeing, there is the center of the eyebrow, which is cast upward and it is not absorbing anything that is being seen. This is how we'll try and solve this problem. We'll start the practice. Bring your awareness to your breath and be with your breath for a few moments. So when you're with your breath, you will notice all the rushes of your life gripping you. You may have thoughts of your work. Some image of some people will come whom you're interacting with. And even though you're not doing the work now, even though you're not relating to them now, there'll be some drama that'll go inside you, inside your head, inside your body, which grips you away these dramas and stuff that goes on grips you away from your breath. Bring your breath back. Bring your attention back to your breath. When we interact with the world, we should interact with the world rest of the time, which is actually 70% of our time. We're not interacting with the world all the time. At least 50-60% of the time, we are in our private worlds. Sincerity here is keeping full focus on the body and the divine and keeping the world out of this thing. Our body needs to be linked to the divine, and for this, the world and its churns that are simply occurring as a habit needs to be kept out. For 2 minutes, try and practice sincerely so that you're with your breath without missing your awareness from your breath. And let's be humble that so much we get distracted and still we can aspire to do the practice in those brief few seconds where we are able to be with the breath, uniting our awareness with the breath. Now, bring your attention to your eyebrow center, forehead region, and cast its glance to the above. Now, when you do that, you may notice that the eyebrow center is crowded with sediments of thoughts, experiences, the sediments of it. It just covers and blur the eyebrow center. You simply just acknowledge that and turn the eyebrow center diagonally above. It can be really high or it can be just a few inches above your head, whatever naturally comes without a strain, but leave the eyebrow center turned above. When you keep your eyebrow center turned above, your awareness should rest on a space above your head somewhere. Your awareness is not just seeing the above, your awareness needs to rest in some space above the head and learn to be there for a few seconds or a few minutes. And if it falls down and you move into thoughts, move your attention back up and leave your awareness there, sensing the space. What qualities are there? Worship the divine above in any way and see what forms above. Maybe the image of the divine forms, or some light form, or some joy forms, or some silence forms. Whoever is divine for you, worship the divine at the space above and witness this from there or from your eyebrow center and see what qualities form. Worship that light, silence, or joy or vastness above. And from your inner eye, eyebrow center, this is what you can be seeing as you do the body work now. Start taking your glance into your body, either across the body or at some point where there is some persistent difficulty, and see the region very minutely from the surface to the depth. But however, even as you are minutely observing the body, keep a 10% glance centered above your head from your eyebrow center, seeing that light, seeing that vastness, seeing that joy. So take your awareness into your body apart for a few minutes. I'll be quiet. Observe minutely from the surface to the depth what is there. You can even do any of your practices like offering it to the divine immediately. But as you observe, keep your inner glance, at least partially from your forehead region, seeing the light, feeling the joy above very concretely as you observe your body. Make minor adjustments in your practice so that you're seeing details of the body in the present, and yet in the center of your inner vision, it is cast upward, seeing the light of feeling the divine or seeing the divine. And now let's do expansion and condensation, continuing this practice of when you expand and condense, you observe the body, what's happening on the inside, but partially your awareness is cast upward from your eyebrow center, connecting to the light vastness there. When you do it correctly, what will happen is what's from the above will flow through your eyebrow center into the part that you are paying attention also. It will happen on its own. The eyebrow center becomes a conduit then. Take your awareness overall to your body or to a particular part, for example, the lower back region, just to take an example. Keeping your awareness and breath inside the substance, observe what is here. A portion of your inner glance cast upward from your eyebrow center. Observe what is here in the part you're working on. Now expand. Your awareness and breath is there. Expand. Connecting it to the substance. It's almost like you get a stretch. Expand your awareness along with the substance to whatever extent is possible. It can be just a little bit in that region, or you're able to expand even outside your body, connecting it to vastness. But as you do, your eyebrow center is turned above. It's like a nice yoga stretch that you do for your spine, for example, upward. You're actually stretching your spine and you're holding it like that for a while. Similarly, in this case, horizontally, you're inwardly stretching, allowing the inner config, you're actually shifting the inner configuration of that pain or the difficulty just mildly. And then you let go, allowing the cells to come together. And for this, you can use the movement of hugging the cells together in that part or across the body, intimacy of the cells. Do this on your own for the next 4 or 5 minutes, expanding and contracting, observing what's going on inside the body, your eyebrow center cast upward. You can continue the practice on your own. Always remember to become a worshipper of the light or the joy or the vastness that gets formed above and also within the body. We develop this attitude of worship of these divine qualities so that they become established in our system. Thank you.